at FBC Port A. I'm so glad that you're watching, tuning in, seeing what's going on. This is our upcoming opportunities and events that are happening the week of October the 4th. Gee whiz, it's already October. The weather has been wonderful, hasn't it? Well, something we always invite you to do is share the content that we have on our Facebook and all the stuff that's going on there, whether it's live stream or podcast or verses, whatever the case may be. I want you to share those, but also invite, if you're coming to in-person service, then we want you to invite a friend. Even though we are socially distanced, we do still have room, we still have chairs, and we still want guests. That's one thing we want you to know about. Also, see if this will load here. There it is. Good. On our website, you may not have noticed this, but we have a place and we have a prayer team. We have a place for you to send prayer requests, and we have a prayer team that wants to pray for your prayer requests. So if you have something that our FBC Port A prayer team can pray for you about, there's a link right there. It's an email address that you can send a prayer request to. We invite you to do that. They, of course, will be sensitive and careful about those things. We are in our new series, We Believe, looking at the doctrines of the Apostles' Creed. This week, it is, "And Jesus Christ, His only Son, our Lord." It is part 2 of this series. I invite you to be here, as well as what I said a while ago, invite a friend. And at the end of the service, we will be partaking in communion. We had the little wafer and juice cups all in one little container. Charles came here and put on his mask, put on gloves, set them out in chairs on Tuesday. No one has touched anything. It is safe. You will be able to come to a chair, pick up your own cup, and then at the end of the service, we will tell you how to take off the top lid, take the wafer, then the bottom lid, and drink the juice. We'll do that together, and if you are going to be watching online the following week, then you can partake in communion the following week with us online. Something that has been in our announcement loop is we are participating in the Week of Prayer for Blanco Baptist Association. That is October 11th through 17th. The theme for the prayer week is 2020 Fix Your Eyes. We are praying for our local association and each community within our association, that the Father would help us to fix our eyes on Him, as well as those in our communities who we can reach out to. You know about FBC Port A small groups. We talk about these all the time, and we will continue to do so. We have launched, and others are launching this week. So if you are not a part of a small group, doesn't matter age, marital status, or safety concern, we have a group that can fix a group that will fit your level of concern, as well as men, women, married, not married, that kind of level. Obviously, we want you to give as the Lord leads you to give. So we always encourage our people and frequent attenders to pray about what God would have you to give. We do have online giving. You can text to give. You can mail your gift. And you can drop it in the offering box if you are at our in-person worship service. Something that we've been telling our church members about is that we do have large insurance bills coming up in December, but we want to let you know about that now before it gets to December, so that you can prayerfully and cheerfully give as the Lord leads. Those insurance bills total, it's not just one bill, but all of them combined total around $25,000 to $26,000. So we're letting you know about that. You pray about it. God hears our prayers, and God always provides. And of course, if you have any questions about content that we've sent out, whether it's Sunday morning service or podcast or other stuff, or if you're interested in knowing more about FBC Port A, then you can send an email at the Facebook send email link, or you can just send it to fbcporta@gmail.com. course, we send out uh, our bulletins each week. And then coming up here is the pumpkin chunkin. That's what Charles is calling it. It is voting in a fundraiser. It's voting for who you think will win. There's the date. The fundraising ends Friday, October the 16th, and it will be aired October 17th. You can watch that, and of course, you can send in a vote. You need to text to vote, something like that. Click Youth Activities. If you have any questions about it, contact Charles. And there is the youth small groups. Well, I told you about our adult small groups. Here's the youth small groups. High school, you notice that you're actually ending at 7:30, not at 8 o'clock. That's one little change there. And then here's the actual groups that we have for our adult small groups. Here's a group of 4. You can pause the video if you need to, go back and watch it. There's that 4. And then here's another group of 5. And I am participating also. If you want to sit through the service and then have any questions about the topic, you can join mine upstairs next to my office. And then there's the others. Once again, you can hit pause, go back, look at the details, who to contact, that kind of thing. And of course, we're continuing. If you want to start up a small group, we will continue to take new small groups. My goodness, we're always in the business of creating community within the fellowship of believers. So we absolutely want that. You can go back and look through some of this about our small groups. Then our theme verse this week, it's going to be Matthew 16:15 through 16. He said to them, "But who do you say that I am?" Simon Peter replied, "You are the Christ, the Son of the living God." That's what we will be getting into this week with our We Believe series. Thank you so much for tuning in, for listening, watching, and staying caught up with what is going on in the upcoming opportunities at FBC